This is the poem I Am Vertical by Sylvia Plath. But I would rather be horizontal. I am not a tree with my root in the soil, sucking up minerals and motherly love, so that each March I may gleam into leaf. Nor am I the beauty of a garden bed, attracting my share of ash and spectacularly painted, unknowing I must soon unpetal. Compared with me, a tree is immortal, and a flower head not tall, but more startling, and I want the one's longevity and the other's daring. Tonight, in the infinitesimal light of stars, the trees and flowers have been strewing their cool odors. I walk among them, but none of them are noticing. Sometimes I think that when I am sleeping, I must soon perfectly resemble them. Thoughts gone dim. It is more natural to me, lying down, than the sky and I are in open conversation. And I shall be youthful when I lie down finally. Then the trees may touch me for once, and the flowers have time for me. At the beginning of this poem, in the first line of the first stanza, you see that the title and the poem are directly linked. I am vertical, but I would rather be horizontal, which contrast each other, showing that she is the way she is, but she wants to change. She goes on to write, I am not a tree with my root in the soil. And trees and flowers have repetitively been mentioned in this poem. And at the end of the first stanza, she says, I want the one's longevity and the other's daring. She wants the tree's longevity, long lifespan, because compared to her, a tree is immortal, and she wants to live a long life, which is ironic in a way because she attempted suicide many times and was eventually successful in committing suicide. And the other's daring, she wants the flower's beauty, but the fifth line of the first stanza says, nor am I the beauty of a garden bed. So she's not a tree nor a flower, but she wants to become that. She wants to achieve that perfection, that perfect idea of a person, of a life. And she cannot successfully become that. The third line of the first stanza states, sucking up minerals and motherly love, which sounds like she's doing things to become the tree and the flower, sucking up the minerals and motherly love, Mother Nature. But she will still soon unpetal. The last two lines of the first stanza say, and a flower head not tall, but more startling. She wants to be drop dead gorgeous, but she is who she is. And I want the one's longevity, the tree's longevity, and the other's daring. Then, in the second stanza, the second line says, the trees and the flowers have been strewing their cool odors. I walk among them, but none of them are noticing, which drives me to a different interpretation of the trees and the flowers, which this poem may have a double meaning because trees and flowers may be the people that live long lives, long happy lives, and the people that are very beautiful like a flower. She's among them, but they don't see her because she's not as tall like a tree or pretty like a flower. She goes on to say, sometimes I think that when I am sleeping, I must most perfectly resemble them. When she is asleep, she resembles the people who are flowers and trees because they don't know that she's there. And when she's sleeping, she doesn't know what's going on.